Heartbreak, and now one key suspect. Today, the man accused of killing two young women on Chicago's east side is expected in court.
A fiery roadblock, an update on the 2E Avenue ramp after a car went up in flames overnight.
Also this morning, storms have lost some steam, but keep that umbrella close today. Hi Saul is tracking the latest weather updates on this 5th day of August.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 starts now.
Thank you so much for joining us. Top of the hour on ABC7Chicago.com, Disney Plus, and wherever you stream ABC7. I'm Terrell Brown.
I'm Diane Pathu in for Val this morning. Let's go outside, take a look at what's going on. Beautiful start to the morning, albeit a little bit cloudy. There was a little bit of drizzle this morning, high sol, but way different than what we were expecting.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a line of showers and thunderstorms passing by, but it really fell apart. And now it's just warm and muggy out there. 75 degrees at O'Hare, 74 at Midway, 68 degrees in Kankakee, 72 in Joliet, 67 in Valparaiso. But there is still some very light rain associated with that. So you see that line up in Michigan, and then it was supposed to hold together through Lake Michigan and down into parts of Illinois, but it really did fall apart. And notice here as I zoom into live Doppler 7 Max, there are a few very light showers lingering from that. Up near Naperville, seeing a few sprinkles, now into Joliet, seeing maybe a few sprinkles falling as well down through Dwight. And so we'll have a few very light showers here this morning and the chance for a downpour every now and then as a cold front very slowly approaches our area. We will talk more about all of this coming up here in just a little bit. Stephanie?
Well, heads up to those of you who take the UP West line. Inbound train number 30 that was scheduled to leave in a couple minutes here from Elburn will not run because of mechanical issues. So just use the following train, number 32 instead. That will leave at 7:25 this morning. Taking a look at our expressways, our tollways, we're doing okay for the most part, anywhere from 25 to 35 minutes to get into downtown on the Kennedy, Eisenhower, and the Stevenson. Crews just cleared this crash outbound Dan Ryan at 83rd Street where a car drove off the road. They got that towed out of the way, so all those lanes have reopened this morning. Back to you guys.
Stephanie, thank you. This morning, one suspect now faces charges in 2 East Side murders.
Yeah, take a look at your screen here. Here's a look at where the 2 shootings happened. This is nearly a year apart, by the way. Today, the man charged is expected to be before a judge. Evelyn Holmes is live at the courthouse with the latest this morning. Evelyn, good morning.
Good morning. Well, Anthony Nunale now faces murder charges in connection with the deaths of 2 young women that happened in Chicago's East Side neighborhood. Now, as you mentioned, they did happen a year apart. One happened in 2024. The other happened in 2025. Now, this 21-year-old has been arrested as he was already in custody at the Cook County Jail. He was in custody because of additional charges that have nothing to do with these latest charges of carjacking and armed robbery. Now, police say Nunale shot and killed 17-year-old Gabriela Arellano in October of last year. Her body was found in an alley near 110th and South Mackinac Avenue. Nunale is also accused of killing 19-year-old Sierra Evans in September of 2024. Her body was discovered near 95th and South Avenue Inn. Police say she had been shot multiple times. Now, investigators have not said how they identified Nunale as the gunman allegedly responsible for these slayings. They also have not said if the 2 victims knew each other or what precipitated the violence that claimed their lives. Anthony Nunale is expected to appear for his first detention hearing on these new charges today. Back to you.
Evelyn Holmes this morning. Evelyn, appreciate it. Thank you so much. This was breaking overnight. A car burst into flames on the Eaton's Expressway in Skokie. Video shows firefighters working to put that fire out on the 2E Avenue ramp. We're working to learn more about what caused the fire and whether anyone was hurt. The ramp was closed for the investigation, but it has since reopened. Today, the case involving the death of a Chicago Fire Department captain returns to court. Charles Green faces murder and arson charges. Captain David Meyer was killed last year when a garage roof collapsed during a fire on the west side. This morning's hearing centers on a motion to suppress evidence. I want to get you an update on breaking news this morning. A person is in custody in an hours-long SWAT standoff in the southwest suburbs. Happened on Maverick Trail in Homer Glen. Before the standoff, authorities say the suspect ran to a home in Darien. There was a home invasion reported there. Police say a victim was at home and was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Darien police followed the suspect but stopped that pursuit in Homer Glen, a couple of miles from that home. Law enforcement eventually found him, and then came a standoff.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. I mean, especially out here. I mean, this is a really nice part, especially Homer Glen. I mean, you don't hear a lot of stuff like this go on.
A shelter in place in the neighborhood, was lifted overnight.
A family is searching for answers after a deadly hit and run in suburban Linwood. 20-year-old Mariah Ford was hit and killed while walking to a gas station after her car ran out of gas. It happened early Monday morning on Route 394.
My daughter never deserved that was my only child. I'm just lost right now.
We just want to know what happened so that we can move forward, because right now it's just like an open wound.
Her family says Ford had dreams of becoming a nurse. They're urging the driver to come forward.
Also this morning, President Trump says a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz could come as early as today. Here's what he told reporters overnight on the West Coast. He's traveling right now.
A lot of progress has been made. And they called me and they said, please, let's talk. They want to talk. The funny thing is they never mention that. They always say, we're not talking. But they called. They wanted to talk. We've been talking. They want to make a deal. They do not want to be hit.
An agreement could potentially help bring an end to the war with Iran. About 1/5 of the world's oil and natural gas pass through the strait, but shipping through the waterway has been slowed to a trickle by Iran's attacks since the start of the war.
Police arrested an armed man at President Trump's golf club in Southern California. Officials say he was taking photos. They say he was also watching security preparations. The arrest came 2 days before the president's visit. Police say they did find ammunition and a loaded handgun. More weapons and concerning notebooks were found, apparently, at the suspect's home.
Todd Blanche's nomination for Attorney General is moving closer to a final vote. The Senate Judiciary Committee advanced the nomination along party lines. The full Senate could vote later on this week.
An anti-violence volunteer is preparing for a court battle years after he was arrested with a gun. Nakia Smith says he's been working to reduce gun violence on Chicago's far south side since he was released from prison 13 years ago. It was those efforts that led him into the 5th District Police Station in March of 2023 to turn in a gun he says he took off the streets. Smith says he asked to speak with a watch commander, but an officer asked why.
Like, why I gotta go through to tell you? Can I speak to a white shirt? Like, and once she said that, I said, I want to turn a gun and get. She said, give me your ID. Freeze.
Smith's defense attorney says officers had no probable cause to believe he committed or was about to commit a crime before searching him and finding the gun in his jacket pocket. Police say Smith broke the law for possessing a gun as a felon. He now faces several gun charges and up to 30 years in prison if convicted. Smith was released from jail after posting bond.
One gun's coming off the street. People know this story. How could I, in good faith, tell anyone else to go turn in a gun if you have a chance of getting locked up and having your life ruined?
While not commenting on the specifics of this pending case, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office says combating gun violence is a top priority and, in part, quote, we make charging decisions based on our review of the evidence and the facts. Smith's trial is set to begin on Monday.
1 week after an EF1 tornado hit Hazel Crest, cleanup continues across the community. Thousands lost power and some homes were damaged by flooding and debris, but neighbors stepped in. They shared generators, cleared yards, and helped each other recover.
It's remarkable, especially as a widow. It's wonderful to have that kind of network and not feel alone.
The village also provided flood kits for those impacted by the storm.
You can help save a life today at Brookfield Zoo, Chicago. The Red Cross is holding a blood drive there. The organization recently declared its second ever national blood supply crisis. Summer donations are at a 4-year low. Pre-registered donors will receive free zoo admission today.
People in Little Village can get free grocery help this morning. Aetna Better Health of Illinois is hosting a pop-up farmers market. Attendees can pick fresh produce at no cost. Health and wellness resources will also be available. The event runs from 10 in the morning until noon at 2627 West Cermak Road.
Chicago State football ready for its first big kickoff. Today, the Cougars will host the program's first media day. The team plays its first game in school history later this month against Roosevelt University. Chicago State will compete as an independent this season. The Cougars will join the Northeast Conference next year.
Great.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
It really is.
And we have this.
Your live and local news just getting started as we stream out loud this morning. Coming up, a Chicago favorite is rolling into Chatham. How Twisted Egg Roll is bringing bold flavors and new jobs to the South Side.
And votes are still being counted in several key primary races ahead the contests that could shape control of Congress.
But first, High Soul has your ABC7 Accurate Weather Forecast next.
Welcome back. It is 7:11. A look here at radar to show you that we do have a few very light showers. So there was going to be this line of showers and thunderstorms, but it really has fallen apart here in the last several hours. So it's just a few light showers that we're seeing around right now. But there is a cold front to our north, and because it's going to very slowly approach our area today, we have the chance to have a downpour or two at times. It's not going to be a washout all day, and it's not widespread rain, but because that front is just lingering in the area, we have the chance to run into a downpour pretty much all day long. Notice here temperatures are in the low and mid 70s right now. 70 in Waukegan, 72 in Palatine, 74 in Oak Lawn, 70 in Crown Point. I'll walk through Futurecast to show you this. Around 10 a.m. we could have a couple of downpours near the Wisconsin and Illinois line, especially also down near I-80 and south of that. But notice that it's not for everyone. It's just a few showers and thunderstorms around. Then as we head towards the 2 p.m. hour, we may have a few other little areas that get a thunderstorm or two, and that kind of continues through the afternoon. And overnight tonight, there could be a few very light showers and a few light showers still lingering tomorrow morning. That's thanks to that front that stalls and gets stuck over us. Notice the wind direction coming in out of the north right there, and then out of the south for our southern areas. Where you draw that line right there, that's where the front is, and it gets stuck there through a lot of the day tomorrow. And so because of that, we have the chance for a few stray storms, and even extended into the afternoon as well. Temperatures tomorrow will be into the mid and upper 70s, low 80s on Friday. Saturday, the Bud Billiken Parade looking to be pretty nice. It's dry and temperatures will be in the 80s. Stephanie?
Happy to hear that. Thank you, Heisel. Right now, I'm tracking a 30-minute trip into downtown on the Eisenhower and the Stevenson, the Kennedy, more like 40 minutes in from O'Hare. Speaking of the Kennedy, you'll remember over the weekend, the retaining wall partially collapsed on the exit ramp to Lawrence, and that remains blocked this morning as they're working to make those repairs. Now, Chopper 7 did spot a crash involving two vehicles on the inbound side of the Dan Ryan between Pershing and 35th. Looks like this is in the express lanes. They're off on the right shoulder. Police are not with it. Tow trucks are not there yet, so unclear if we do expect them to arrive there at the scene or if these two vehicles will just be remaining there on the shoulder. Just a heads up, not blocking any lanes of traffic in the express lanes on the Dan Ryan. Back to you, Terrell.
All right, got it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Steph. Primary results are still coming in from 5 states this morning. In Michigan, the Democratic Senate race there is still too close to call this morning between centrist Haley Stevens and progressive Abdul El Sayed. The contest has highlighted divisions over U.S. support for Israel and the war in Gaza. In Missouri, Congressman Wesley Bell defeated former Congresswoman Cori Bush in a rematch. The November midterms will determine which party controls the House and the Senate. Recent departures at City Hall have Mayor Brandon Johnson defending the stability of his administration. Budget Director Annette Guzman has resigned. Her departure follows several others from the mayor's senior team in recent months. Johnson says his cabinet is stable. At least one alderman is questioning that.
Transitions happen all the time in administrations, but what's most constant is my presence.
If you're losing all your top leadership, there is something fundamentally wrong with the way you're running this city.
Mayor Johnson is expected to present his proposed budget in October. For the first time since entering the race for mayor, Secretary of State Alexi Janulius is talking one-on-one with ABC7. Janulius is criticizing Mayor Brandon Johnson's leadership. He says too many Chicagoans are struggling. He says that pushed him to get into the race.
That's the only reason I'm running for mayor. I love the city. I grew up in the city. My parents who are immigrants met in this city. And I think that leadership hasn't met the moment. That's the only reason I'm running, is because I want to be part of the solution.
On the city's pension crisis, Janulius says everyone may have to make sacrifices. On the Chicago Board of Education, he wants a fully independent board focused on students. Janulius is also running for re-election as Secretary of State while campaigning for mayor. Right now, there are 10 candidates in the race for Chicago mayor. It appears another may join on Monday. Businessman and philanthropist Willie Wilson has scheduled a big announcement. Mayor Brandon Johnson has not announced his plans yet for re-election. Big Flavor is bringing fresh investment to Chatham. Coming up, the woman behind Twisted Egg Roll shares what is next and how much of your paycheck goes toward your wardrobe. Where Chicago lands among 100 cities. Up next.
Eyewitness News streaming at 7 continues after a break.
Welcome back on a Wednesday. Good morning. Good morning. Let's do the thing today. And not a bad day to do it. Got to get through some raindrops this morning. Going to talk more rain and storms potentially this evening. Hi Sol is watching that for us. We'll check in with her in just a little bit.
A utility pole collapse sparked a smoky, destructive fire in LaGrange Park. The pole was carrying electrical transformers. Flames spread through a parking lot yesterday and destroyed several vehicles. No one was hurt. A nearby animal hospital was evacuated and did lose power.
An update to a story that we first brought you yesterday. The car that crashed into a Westtown couple's home, as you can see here, has now been removed. The homeowners say a Chicago building inspector visited yesterday. They actually saw the story here on Channel 7. A 79-year-old woman crashed into that townhouse early Sunday morning. She was cited. The home, as you can see here, has significant damage.
Tonight, Palatine will host its second annual National Night Out. The community will come together with police officers for a night featuring family activities, food trucks, and more. It'll be from 5 to 8 p.m. at Falcon Park Recreation Center. And across the Chicago area, several communities held their own National Night Out events today. In Evanston, that mission came with a chance to dunk the chief.
Having a really nice time. We got to see the chief dunked in the dunk tank, which was really fun.
I really liked getting a lollipop and watching the chief get dunked.
We love block party. I feel like that's quintessential Evanston summer, is going to a block party.
The annual event is designed to strengthen the relationship between neighbors and law enforcement officers. They say some of their most important work happens through these relationships built outside of emergency calls. After 36 years in the West Loop, Wishbone is closing as fewer downtown workers fill its weekday tables. The owner tells ABC7 the restaurant has seen fewer downtown workers and smaller weekday breakfast and lunch crowds for years. He says the hardest part is saying goodbye to longtime employees and loyal customers.
I'm kind of torn up about it, to be honest with you, because we are kind of, we've worked together for so long.
Nixon says his top priority before Wishbone closes at the end of the month is making sure his longtime employees are supported.
For the first time, Comer Children's Hospital has a president. Emily Chase here will become the first president next month. UChicago Medicine calls it a historic leadership appointment, one that reflects their commitment to children's health across Chicago's South Side and beyond. Chase began her career as a pediatric intensive care nurse.
Darnell Wright has been Mr. Right for the Bears offensive line, and now he's getting rewarded for it. Wright signed a 4-year, $116 million contract extension. It's the richest deal ever for a right tackle and the most guaranteed money for an offensive lineman in NFL history.
Congrats, my guy.
Wow.
It's a huge deal, getting paid. The Cubs are celebrating 150 years with a winning batch. Chicago native Salvador Cruz topped 2 other amateur bakers in the team's cookie challenge. He also threw out the first pitch last night. His cookie hits Wrigley Field concessions on August 29th as part of the anniversary celebration.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Oof, yes, sir. School spirit ready for takeoff. Friday flyovers returning to ABC7 soon, and we will spotlight 5 Chicago area high schools. Just scan that QR code on your screen or visit the ABC7 News app or website to nominate your schools. Admissions close August 14th.
Hey, so get them in. All right, more of the day's top stories plus weather and traffic coming up in just a bit. Hang on.
Live from Chicago, this is breaking news from ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning at 7:23. We just learned 2 people were killed in a crash on I-88. This is breaking news we've been following all morning long. That crash happened overnight in the eastbound lanes near Eola Road. Illinois State Police say it was a 2-vehicle crash. One of those vehicles, police say, caught fire. Still no word on exactly what caused that crash. Now let's get a check of the ABC7 accurate weather forecast with meteorologist Hysol Martinez. Hysol.
Good morning. We have some calm conditions here today. 75 degrees. The temperature right now at O'Hare, cloudy, southwest wind nice and light, dew point close to 70. So it's warm, it's cloudy, and it's humid. And we're seeing just a few very light showers pop up here on live Doppler 7 Max, now including parts of Cook County down through DuPage and Will County as well. So at times today there could be some downpours, especially this afternoon. There's a cold front that is lingering in the area, and that's why we have them around. Tomorrow, a stray shower possible as well. Low 80s on Friday, and then Saturday looking nice for the Bud Billiken Parade. Stephanie's back with a check on traffic after this.
It's starting the day with hope. Knowing you're in the right place. Having access to advanced treatments and the most experienced cancer experts. When you're facing cancer, it's not just one thing that makes the difference. It's everything. The big, the small, the unexpected that helps you keep moving forward. Advocate Healthcare. Cancer care that makes the difference.
Good morning, everyone. Let's give you a quick check of your travel times as you're heading out the door. If you're taking the Kennedy, expect roughly a 40-minute trip into downtown from O'Hare. The Eisenhower, more like 35 minutes. And then let's go live up to Chopper 7. They are over the Stevenson near Pulaski, where it definitely starts to get bunched up here. Still tracking a 30-minute trip, though, in from the Tri-State. Speaking of the Tri-State, let's check out our Tollway 2 camera, the area of 159th Street here. Traffic flowing nicely. No issues on the Tri-State or any of our expressways right now. Just a reminder, the inbound Kennedy exit ramp to Lawrence remains blocked this morning for that retaining wall that partially collapsed over the weekend.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's get you outside this morning. You can see it. We got the clouds. We were talking about a lot of rain moving through this morning. Thankfully, that didn't pan out. But we got more action to talk about later on today. Hysol is teeing it up for us. We're going to talk to her, track this for you here in just a little bit. A few Marvel fans got an early look at the X-Men 97 season finale. The cast and creative team got together for a special fan screening. The event celebrated the end of season 2 and the show's loyal following.
I'm slowly accepting that I'm part of this whole deal, but I honestly watch it as like just, it's the coolest thing to know that I'm part of something that people appreciate. For, like you said, video games, television shows, movies, just so many mediums, comic books, of course. Like, there's so many different ways to enjoy this.
It's this wonderful world of, positivity through dark times and just being together to make something happen for the right purpose. Oh, yeah. You don't know what's coming at you.
Ooh, he's got the voice. X-Men 97 streaming on Disney Plus now. The season finale comes August 12th.
Wow, that is really exciting. Coming up this morning, streaming here at 7, Chicago lands just behind New York in a new clothing cost ranking. Ahead, why Cleveland claims the top spot.
What? All right, that's on the way. He planned to paint 3 pieces and finish 4 times that many. On the way this morning, the community effort behind a 72-hour challenge.
An expansion comes with a flavorful twist. Ahead, the Chicago entrepreneur investing in Chatham, one egg roll at a time.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 continues.
Bless you. Oh, that exhaust kills
I know,
me
it's
every
getting me this
time.
morning. Yeah.
Oh, good morning, everybody, and welcome back Wednesday, August 5th, 75 degrees.
Either exhaust or pot.
I tell you
it's
what.
one or the other in here.
Well, one of them doesn't bother me, and one of them does. So. I'll just leave that right there, okay? One of them makes me sneeze, one of them doesn't. One of them makes me laugh, okay?
Funny guess.
Yeah, right? Hopefully we can get that out of here this morning.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. In the meantime, how's the weather looking, I saw?
Hey, right now, not too bad. Out there right now, we just have a few clouds around. Temperatures are in the 70s. It's warm, it's cloudy, and it's muggy. 75 degrees at O'Hare, 74 at Midway, 73 in Gary. Here's a look at satellite and radar combined to show you there was a line of showers and thunderstorms that was supposed to develop over us, but it really fell apart. But there will still be the chance for a couple of downpours later today. A few very light showers passing through. Zooming in there to live Doppler max to show you that. So here's a look at the rest of the day today. This is what I mean, that at times there could be a downpour or two as a cold front is very slowly moving out of our area. Maybe even a lingering shower into tomorrow as well. Stephanie?
Well, things have sort of settled on our expressways and tollways. Now we're just dealing with usual growing delays for your morning commute. So 40 minutes is our highest travel time on the Kennedy inbound and more like 30-35 on the Ike and the Stevenson. A quick check of our tollways. Our Tollway 2 camera can show you how the Tri-State's looking near 159th, and it's smooth sailing there as well. Back to you guys.
All right. Steph, thanks. Want to get to what we're talking about today. Going to start with fashion and your funds.
That's right.
So Chicago may be stylish, but it is not spending the biggest share of its paycheck on clothes. A Wallet Hub analysis ranks Chicago 34th out of 100 cities. 34. New York 33rd. LA ranks 38th. Cleveland takes the top spot with clothing costs equal to about 3.5% of household income. Gilbert, Arizona is dead last. So our basic items like dress shirts and jeans and slacks enough to measure a city's overall clothing habits.
That's a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, so I lived in New York for almost 10 years. And I think one of the first things I noticed when I came to Chicago was that New York kind of had that, or you just walk down the street and you would see fashion and that sense of fashion. And I don't know if I got that immediately when I got here.
I agree with
saw
that.
that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right?
Yeah, especially because it's freezing.
Well, of course, but it's cold in New York too.
Yeah, it's not like it's not cold there.
Yeah.
No, but I think that I see what you're saying. They're more fashion forward, whereas we're more functional, I think.
Yeah,
Fashion
that's
functional.
a really
yeah.
good way to put it. Yeah, very meat and potatoes kind of town, Chicago.
Midwest, just
yeah,
Midwest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Just-
see that.
Yeah.
But why would Cleveland then be? You know what I'm
that's
saying?
Right, and I think that
They're more Midwest than us.
correct, and we come ahead of LA.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be because it covers wide areas, right? Like
Yeah, I
different
don't
parts of
know.
town and folks and
We
stuff.
need more into the study.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah,
my
I know.
husband is from Brooklyn, New York, and he eventually moved to Texas, and that's where we met. When he moved to Texas, he thought it was bizarre that all the girls in high school were fully dressed up, like you're gonna go to church. Like, you know, it's a
Like formal?
formal
In
like,
Texas.
I would wear skirts and dresses and boots and heels to school, and he was like in Connecticut. It's leggings, Uggs, and a North Face
Sneakers,
jacket.
exactly.
Like all the
Yeah.
girls are wearing that,
Yeah.
and he's like, Texas is a fashion show. And it is like when I go
Culture.
down to Texas, even in Houston and Dallas, like if you go out and about, people are dressed up. So I think it just, I don't know, but here in Chicago, it's not functional to be dressed up. You're not driving everywhere, you're walking everywhere. So you need comfortable shoes. You need to be dressed appropriately for the weather.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
It's a different vibe for sure. I don't mind it.
Again, why in Cleveland?
Yeah, it's a good. Really, it's a good question. It's a great question.
Maybe it's like Texas, where
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I suppose.
say it's good fashion.
Right, right. You just said they're spending money on it. Right, exactly.
It would be TJ Maxx.
Wow! Ouch! All right, moving on now to romance. Getting a recession-friendly
Good point, Steph.
rewrite. Inflate dating combines inflation and dating. It means choosing affordable plans, especially during the first few dates.
Love this.
Oh, I have so much to say about this. Dating experts say lower cost outings can reduce pressure and serve as a quick vibe check before either person invests more time or money. So the debate is a cheap first date practical, or does it suggest a lack of effort?
depends on the person.
What do you mean?
I have friends who would say,
now you're talking about first few dates, right? First few dates. Okay.
Yeah. If the guy does not plan it, make a reservation. It's a nice restaurant. I have a friend who's like, absolutely not.
Interesting.
Then I have other friends who are just like, I want to scope it out. I just want to get one drink or one cup of coffee, do breakfast, you know, that type of thing.
Right, but so this is
Just
saying,
to see
like,
if it's,
would you change it to like a more practical or cheaper place as opposed to like a steakhouse or whatever? Would you go to someplace cheaper for the first few dates because it's more affordable? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pros and cons, because if you do go somewhere really expensive, you kind of feel the need to stay around, you know, stick around.
That's
for the
true.
day
Right.
too,
Yeah,
you know,
can't
if
dip
you don't
out.
really like the person and you're like, but they're paying for this expensive meal, so I have to stick around to keep, you know, so maybe like that way, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always liked like apps and a drink. I don't think you should do like a full dinner.
A happy hour, right?
Happy hour
That's
is
like
What if you don't drink? Wait, what if you don't drink?
Oh, you can get
mocktail.
No, everyone's doing mocktails.
Okay,
now.
all right, okay, just checking.
Mocktails are just like
Everyone's doing mocktails. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's been a while since I've been on a first date, guys, so calm down. Give me all the rules.
I mean,
Give me all the new rules.
last time I was on a first date was like 15 years ago.
Right, so like I don't know all the first.
I
don't know
just
all
get
the
it from
rules.
my friends, you know. I listen to them. now.
Yeah, you're what they talk about.
I like it.
Completely different. It depends on the person. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I dig what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even know what I said because I don't know what I'm doing. Honest to God, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what's going on.
No.
I'm gonna follow in
Like, I'm
Steph's
here.
lead.
That's
You-
right. I'm here.
The vibes are more important,
Yeah, the
right?
vibes and the energy.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Yep. We'll get a break in. Back with more news after this.
It is 7:38, and right now we just have a few very light showers passing through the area. This line here was supposed to be a line of showers and thunderstorms. It fell apart on top of us, and so because of that, it's just a few very light showers that we're seeing in the area right now. 72 degrees in Palatine, 70 in Waukegan, 74 in Oak Lawn. Bradley is at 68, and Joliet is at 72. Futurecast to show you as we get closer to 10 this morning. I can't rule out a downpour or two or a quick little shower passing through, and that'll be the case through a lot of the day today. Some thunderstorms around, and that's thanks to a cold front that is getting stuck or stalling to our north. It slowly is going to make its way into our area overnight tonight, and with that there could be a stray shower or storm into tomorrow thanks to that front kind of lingering in the area. Tomorrow temperatures will be in the mid and upper 70s the closer you are to the lakefront, closer to 80 degrees the further you are from the lakefront for the day tomorrow. Tomorrow lots of clouds thanks to that front. It is partly cloudy on Friday and then looking pretty nice for the Bud Billiken Parade. Temperatures in the 80s, and it's looking dry. Stephanie?
Starting in the suburbs here for a crash in West Chicago. It's at Route 59 and North Avenue. So just a heads up there, expect crews to be working in that area to clear that crash. Taking a look across our expressways here, 45 minutes in from O'Hare on the Kennedy right now, the Eisenhower, the Stevenson, anywhere from 30 to 35 minutes. Chapter 7 is live over the Eisenhower right now near Laramie. Actually a heavier travel time heading outbound on the Ike. So 35 minutes to head out to the tri-state, about a 30-minute trip in. All of our expressways right now are clear of any crashes. Back to you guys.
Stephanie, thank you. A heavy backpack can be a real pain for some students.
Yeah, ABC's Melissa Adon has tips to help parents find the right fit and lighten that load.
With many schools doing away with lockers over security concerns, some students are now carrying all of their belongings in their backpacks. Starla Arguillo posted this video to TikTok of her teen daughter struggling to pick up her bag. Those overstuffed bags could be putting severe strain on their necks, shoulders, and back. While kids may be looking to make a fashion statement with their backpacks, pediatricians say a good fit is more important.
You want to make sure that the backpack is the right size, and if you can, pick one that might have a waist or chest strap and that has padded shoulder pads, because guess what? Their back will thank you even if it isn't the right comic, graphic, or color.
And once that bag is filled,
a general rule to follow is you don't want it to be heavier than about 15 to 20% of a child's weight. And when loading the backpack, if there's a heavy item, such as an instrument or a heavy book, start with that and load that against your child's back. If there are other pockets and compartments, make sure you use all of them to distribute the weight evenly.
If a child is physically straining to lift the backpack or leaning forward while carrying it, it's probably too heavy. And if it falls below their lower back, it's either too big or the straps might be too loose.
Make sure your child is practicing good form with that backpack. Make sure it's snug, it's against their back, and they're using both straps. And for any parents who may have a child with an underlying medical condition, such as a musculoskeletal condition, there are different types of backpacks, even wheelie-rolly backpacks that might be a better and safer option.
Pediatricians say all parents should pay close attention to complaints about aches or pains, or if their children just don't look comfortable when wearing their backpack. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
All right, good stuff to know. Parents are like, we got it. We know. We're going to get a break in. I think. There we go. 3 days, no sleep, 12 finished paintings. The Illinois artist who turned a joke into a marathon.
And creative cooking meets community investment. Coming up, twisted egg rolls, recipe for growth on Chicago's South Side.
Five.
Hi.
How you doing? 6, 7.
A Chicago food favorite is rolling into a new chapter. Twisted Egg Roll is expanding into Chatham, bringing creative flavors and new jobs in Chicago.
Founder Nikita Randall is here to talk about this fresh investment to the South Side. Nikita, good morning.
Welcome, welcome.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
Boy, we're getting the gloves on. These long,
okay.
long fingers.
While he does that, tell us about Twisted Egg Roll, and now you've expanded.
Yeah, so Twisted Egg Roll is a concept that I started back in January 2015, and we started off catering with savory delights, thinking of entrees of our fillings like buffalo chicken, cheesesteak, and desserts like apple cheesecake instead of the traditional Asian infused dishes.
Yeah, gosh, that sounds good. So what makes your egg rolls unique, you would say?
So think about when you typically have egg rolls, you're looking at it as an appetizer, right?
Yeah.
You lead with this main course and you have it on the side, but we say you can lead with that. So we put dishes like chicken fajita and buffalo chicken into the egg roll and say you can have fries or salad on the side.
Wow, I like that. All right, should we start rolling?
Yeah,
you can teach us what we're doing?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Like
Here,
grab
yours. Here,
grab an egg roll wrapper.
Okay.
I'll grab you one.
Okay, thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank
Just
you.
one?
Yep.
All right, I like it. Okay.
All right. So what
Now,
you
is
wanna
it
do
this way?
Yep.
Oh,
Turn it like a square. Yep.
Okay.
So what you want to do, so these are all the ingredients we're going to use to make this delightful chicken fajita. So what you need to just take is that chicken right there.
Yeah.
That's the marinade already, and we use a local vendor with their spices to put that in there, and then we make a marinade to put on there.
Ooh.
So you take a scoop of that, put
Gotcha.
that in
And that's
there.
it? Just that?
Yeah.
Just that amount or a little
About
more?
that. You can put, it's your world.
Oh,
yes,
it's
your
my
world.
egg roll.
Oh, okay. That's the joy of it, right?
Now, are we putting it in the center?
Yeah, right in the center.
Okay.
So what you want to do is then take a little fajita mix.
I'm going to take some veggies.
So we
too.
do a tricolor. You can do green, red, yellow. Just make it nice and flavorful.
Okay,
Saute
what's
them
this?
up with some onions. So those are just the seasonings, and we put that on the chicken. We use a local vendor here. We love trying to support small businesses. So Lee Master is one of our favorites. We used to work in the kitchen with them, so we try to always support one another. So you put a little cheese.
Oh, that's cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese. Oh, I took all the spoons.
Yeah,
too.
this is what
this?
you're going to use to seal it up. That's the egg wash.
Okay, hold on. You know what?
okay.
We're just going to cheat and
Yeah, you can.
use
It's all
this
going in the
spoon.
same.
There you
thing.
go.
Yeah.
So that's our chipotle mayo sauce. We make that from scratch.
And what's this again, you said?
This is the egg wash. This
What
is
is,
what we,
what is an egg wash?
So we just take an egg and a little milk and mix it in. It really helps bind the egg roll really well,
okay,
and it
gotcha.
adds a little extra crispy flavor to it.
All right, we're ready to roll.
So you take it from that end, go over, kind of stuff it in. So when you come from that angle,
This way, right?
Yeah.
Am I
You wanna
folding?
hold it? Yep.
Yep.
You're so
Right
good
and
down
left. She is killing it
Yeah.
over here.
It's like I've done it before.
Yeah,
y'all.
and so then you take a little egg wash.
Okay, hold
and
on
then
now.
seal that up.
Okay, I'm just going to take a little egg wash. I'm going to use my fingers with
Yep,
this.
that's what I do. I use my fingers and get
Yeah.
it in there real good.
I haven't gotten past the fold yet.
Why?
Bam!
Look at that.
Yes, look
It
at
was
that.
right left.
All right, I'm going to go try it.
Here.
Yeah.
All right, what am I trying here? This is
That
which
is
one?
what you just finished making. That is
Okay.
the chicken fajita.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is why we do it. We love when it makes you happy in your belly.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, you know I am.
Wait, is this sauce? Can I have some?
Yes,
on top
that's
of
the
it?
chipotle mayo sauce.
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
good on their own, but then adding that sauce just takes it up to the next step.
Yes, it does.
Why'd you pick Chatham?
Oh my gosh. So my dad's from the south side of Chicago, and he kind of planted the seed of entrepreneurship because he passed, unfortunately, from ALS in 2010.
Oh, sorry.
And so I always had this drive after that to just fulfill something which would be generational wealth and creating legacy. And he grew up on the south side of Chicago. So putting that back there and giving back into our neighborhood and to disenfranchised neighborhoods and helping some other people come along and showing them something different.
Yeah.
You know, manufacturing is not a field that most people go into. So we do a lot of wholesale, not just retail. And so just giving them other options is what made me really want to go into Chatham.
Wonderful.
And Restaurant Row. Remember that used to be what it
Yes.
was back then.
When is your spot opening?
March 2027.
Wonderful. Will you come back and for the opening?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll be
I will
there
be
too.
there.
Yeah.
Delicious, you guys. Outstanding.
Before we let you go, because I see things in bags. These are frozen, right?
Yes, we
so
have
you
a
can buy
frozen line.
those?
Yes. So we have a frozen line right now. You can buy them online at twistedeggrow.com. We can deliver, or you can come pick up. We also have been in stores, but right now we're waiting to get our facility open to go back into more stores and do more wholesale. But yeah, you can have them at your home, and you don't have to do all the work. I did it for you.
There you go. See,
Pop them
that's
in the
my
air
style.
fryer, and they're
Excellent.
ready to go.
There you go.
Pop them in the air fryer.
Yes.
You guys, delicious. We'll be right back after this break. All this available on our website. Coming up.
Thank you, Nikita. This is
That was
awesome.
delicious.
All right, let's take a live look outside to show you it's cloudy out there. When you walk out the door, you will feel the humidity. Temperatures are in the 70s. Today we make it into the low 80s. The chance for some downpours. It's not a washout. It's not widespread rain, but there's a front to our north. It keeps us a bit unsettled, and that's why we have the chance to have these on and off downpours throughout the day today. Then tomorrow, that same front keeps us around with a chance for a stray storm or two. Temperatures in the mid and upper 70s, low 80s Friday, and then Bud Billiken looking dry with temperatures in the 80s.
Which
so not
we
so bad.
will take. I can't remember a Bud Billiken where it's rained. I have.
Don't jinx it.
I know, right? Exactly. Another great Bud
Don't
Billiken
let
coming
that
up.
Sunday stuff come in sooner.
Exactly. Let's get you caught up on what's trending today.
Oi, welcome back.
Ted Lasso is back on the small screen today. The first episode of season 4 is out on Apple TV, with the rest of the episodes releasing weekly. This season follows Jason Sudeikis' Ted as he coaches a women's soccer team. Bowen Yang is heading to the stage to join the cast of Oh Mary. The former SNL star will make his debut as Mary Todd Lincoln on September 15th. The comedy play reimagines the former First Lady as a wannabe cabaret star. Organizations funded by Leonardo DiCaprio and Jeff Bezos have launched a $200 million initiative to revive 100 of Earth's most threatened species. DiCaprio's Rewild and the Bezos Earth Fund are leading the Phoenix Species Project, which they call the largest single fund in history exclusively dedicated to the effort. And happy birthday to director James Gunn, who turned 60 today. That's what's happening in Hollywood. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
All right.
Rockford artists turned a joke into a 3-day painting marathon. Jesse Leach stayed awake for 72 hours and painted nonstop with support from friends and the community. He originally planned to finish 3 paintings. Instead, he finished 12 before ending the challenge Monday morning.
I don't know how he did that. That's awesome. He stayed up 72 hours straight. I probably would stop painting after about 6 hours. Wow. I don't know how we got through 72.
That is intense.
Very impressive.
Yeah, it's great.
Really is.
Now this. So check it out here. Who bags it better is the question. Mariano's employees raced against the clock in the South Loop. Judges scored speed, technique, weight distribution, and professionalism. The winner advances to the Illinois State Best Bagger competition in Springfield. The state champion then heads to the Nationals.
There really is like actual competitions.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a real craft, I think.
Yeah.
And doing it. You said, were you a bagger?
I was.
Oh, you were the bagger.
Yes, and I still bag terrifically, if I do say so myself.
So self-checkout is your thing.
It's total, and I'll even in the regular aisle, like I'll just tell the cashier, like I'll bag.
I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm just so fast at it. So,
Yeah.
oh, I love
I'm
it.
so
It's like Tetris.
Yeah, and I'm not good at that either.
For the latest breaking news, weather, and traffic, ABC7 is live on Disney Plus. Always on, always under that live tab on Disney Plus and wherever you stream.
I put the bread at the bottom.
No,
I
not
know.
the bread at the bottom.
I know, right? Like, you got to do better than that. I know. National Underwear Day today. Whatever underwear you have or like or your favorite, throw those on today and show them to the world, apparently. This is the day for it. So if you see some pics on social of people in their underwear,
Oh no.
you see what's going on. That's what's up.
I have nothing to say to this.
Right.
That's going to do it for our streaming hour. If you're just joining us, the news never stops. We got more headlines, weather, traffic, all coming up at 8 a.m. So stay close.
Stay with us right here on ABC7 Chicago. Remember,